All right, notice this problem is very similar in the fact that it is standard form, and we are going to rewrite it in vertex form. So remember, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h, quantity squared plus k. That's our end goal. But we don't actually have to complete the square. So yes, completing the square works. It is a mathematically sound way to do things, but we do have another option. So recall 2 videos ago, I think it was 2 videos ago, we talked about to find a vertex, we could use these formulas right here. The negative b over 2a and the f of negative b over 2a. That's what we're going to use to find the vertex here. So if I do x equals negative b over 2a, negative b is really just opposite b. So what is the opposite of negative 8? Well, that is 8 over 2 times 2. So that's 8 divided by 4, which is 2. Be careful if you are using a non-fancy calculator, so not scientific or graphing, and you just type 8 divided by 2 times 2, it's going to give, typically it gives you a wrong answer. Yeah, this one does, because 8 divided by 2 is 4 times 2. That's going to give you 8 instead of the answer actually being 2 because of order of operations. So you got to do that bottom first. All right, and then once I know an x value, I can find the y value by plugging it back in. So I have 2 times x squared minus 8 times x plus 11. But everywhere there's an x, I am subbing in a 2. All right, so that's 4 times 2 is 8, minus 16 is negative 8, plus 11 would be 3. So I get that the vertex is 2, 3. So that is h and k. Wasn't that much nicer than completing the square? So I am now ready. A is what A was to begin with. So what was A here? It was 2. So A still stays 2. And then I have x minus h, so that's x minus 2. Quantity squared plus k, so plus 3. How could I check that I did that right? So remember to use a little bit of common sense here. If I want to check that I did it right, I could do 2x squared minus 8x plus 11. And there's my graph. And then I can do my answer, 2, and then x minus 2 squared plus 3. Ta-da! They are the exact same graph. So if I turn that off, they overlap each other, so I know that I've done it correctly. You could also have done that on the last example, example 5 as well. So we just want to make sure that we understand what our graphing utility is doing for us and not be so reliant on it. We use it as a tool to check our work, not to depend on to do our work. All right, meet me back for one more video, all real world related, and then you will have finished this set of notes.